In my last video, I did a huge clothing declutter, which I will link up at the end of this video if you'd like to watch it when you're done. But now I have tons more to go through, declutter, and organize in my bedroom. So let's pick up right where I left off. This is actually like a standing thing, whatever you call it, to hang your clothes, which I was going to get rid of, but I think I'm going to use it for now to hang things up in my room without having to put it in the closet. As I'm setting up for day 2 in my bedroom declutter, I guess I could call it a reorganize, it just goes to show that even if you think an area is decluttered, there might still be a lot of stuff there. Oh my goodness. But you know, every fall, summer, well, fall, winter, summer, spring, definitely twice a year at the very least, but usually 4 times a year I'll go through my closet, go through all my clothes. I'm out of breath because I brought up the clothes hanger from the basement. Then I had to go to the 3-season porch, like around the house, because my daughter, whose room I would walk through, she's still asleep. God love those teenagers. It's noon and she's sound asleep. And then I brought up the vacuum cleaner. So many trips up and down the stairs, and it made me feel like I'm just really glad I stopped yesterday when I felt like I needed to stop, and I'm picking it up today. But just the setup, you know, whew. So we're going to start with the easy, move on. Actually, it's all easy. What we're going to do is just go step by step. And so that's my best advice to you, is whatever task you have to do, step by step. If you're the type to get in the zone and then forget yourself, think about what is your bandwidth normally. Set yourself a timer so that you don't go over that amount of time. You might even set a time for like 15 minutes before that time. That way you have time to just do damage control, so that if you're leaving a mess, you can kind of like gather it at least all in one kind of organized chaos spot, rather than having it all over your room. So let me show you what we have going on here. And then I also, in this video at some point, I'm going to show you the piece of artwork I got for up over my bed, and also the pillows I got. I wasn't able to get a blanket that matched, but I might use gray. I'm just a little bummed. And I was commiserating with someone else, another woman in Home Goods. I was like, I wish they would have like artwork, throw pillows, and blankets that all match, because that's what you're doing in a room. And she agreed. I was like, or even the throw pillows and the throw blankets. You got all these throw pillows and nary a blanket with the same shade. So that was super disappointing, because when you get into like blue-green, you know, those, or like coral is another one. First of all, to buy online, you can't even trust the color. Secondly, you know, I don't know, can I bring my brand new pillows from Home Goods into TJ Maxx and try to match a blanket? What do you think? Anyway, it's time to get going on this declutter, because I do not have ever all the time in the world. It's 12:30. So 12:30, 1:32. I'm going to try to go an hour and a half, because I have something to do at 3, and then that would give me a break, like a breakity break. So here's what I have. This is easy. It's my sheets and pillowcases can just go under the bed. This I've got to deal with, but I brought this up. So I'm going to hang stuff there. Oh, don't look. So that I don't have to, but I brought this up so I don't have to hang the things back in my closet. Then I have this wait and see pile. Fall and winter is mixed in there that I'm going to be vacuum packing. And then those things will probably go in these under the bed storage things that I had under the bed already. And I'm tweaking my boxes, which I will tell you about in a minute, but I really want to get started. And I know I have at least a couple vacuum pack bags from this box. I don't use the hand pump, I use my vacuum. I dragged my vacuum up, so I'll probably vacuum the hallway too while it's up here at some point. If you can hear Jabari fussing, he's fine. He is just, his mama's giving him a bath and getting him all lotioned up, and he is not impressed. Oh, poor little guy. But his umbilical cord is off. His belly button looks great. He's doing awesome. Okay, now I'm going to pick out whatever clothes are going on this rack. Okay, so I didn't have my camera on, so oh my goodness, I already put the sheets under the bed, and I said I apologize for the lighting, but I don't have the heart to shut my shades. Should I shut my shades? Let's see how much it really makes a difference in lighting. What do you think? Then every little thing needs to be cleaned in my life. That really doesn't make a big difference, does it? Oh. Wait, turn on more lights. All right, I have like lights in the basement for filming, but I usually keep them in the basement. That's where I need them the most because they're hard to kind of lift up and down the stairs. They're actually kind of hard to collapse for me. But if I could practice that more, maybe then I could bring them up and down the stairs more. So my Vermont sweatshirt and my Love Like Jesus sweatshirt. Oh, and then I have a green sweatshirt. So I guess I'm leaving 3 sweatshirts out because we kind of are still going from warm or hot to cool because it isn't quite June yet. And even then, you can have some cold days in June. But eventually I might go ahead and put those with my winter clothes. This is like a work sweatshirt because it already has a hole in it that I burnt with our campfire. So my husband's gonna come home. I haven't gotten a chance to really talk to him about we've talked about the closet pole before, but not in a way that I'm serious. I really want this done. The problem is I want everything done before we put the house up for sale. It's just not going to happen. It's about, we're going to do the major things, and we had even done, since 2020, we had done septic, the roof, all of the windows, except for a bow window that we have. So we have, and we did the kitchen, we did the basement flooring. Okay, so this stuff is all going to get vacuum packed. So I think I'll do that on my bed. Just gonna move this stuff out of the way. It always amazes me. Of course, I have to edit these things too, but it always amazes me how much longer it takes to do everything. So I had such a long list of what I wanted done before we sold, and that list is getting shorter because of just the time crunch. So I don't know what to do about that, to be honest. We're just going to do what we can, and I'm just trying to prioritize everything and start with what's most important and go down the line. All right, here's the winter clothes. But I definitely told my girls, I was like, I'm going to get real tough about the cleaning schedules. And I have a full list on the fridge of what needs to be done in each room each week, as well as a list of daily chores. And I said, if you all would just do 30 minutes a day, set a timer, it will more than get done. And I told them, I said, that way I can focus on the things that need to get done to sell the house or that need to get done for YouTube, and the basics of the house won't fall, And then if it happens to be part of a YouTube video, then hey, good for you. I'm going to take care of it that day. But otherwise than that, I'm on strike. No, I'm not actually on strike. I do what I can too, but I feel like if everybody just takes 30 minutes a day between, you know, having 3 adult daughters at home and then my husband and I, you know, you think that's 3, 4, 5 people. So that's 2.5 hours of cleaning a day. That is plenty. All right, so this is stuff that gets hung up too. These straw baskets I have, I'm not sure if I like them or not, to be honest with you, because they shed. I feel this in the pantry too. They're so beautiful, but when people are pulling them back and forth, they shed and they make a mess. So that's one argument for just doing the plastic containers. But I'm not making any major changes right now. Right now, I'm just trying to declutter so that if we move or if I just move on with life, that my house is majorly decluttered. All I have is what I'm absolutely going to use. I'm even thinking about journals. Do you guys keep, if you're one who does journaling or prayer journaling, are you keeping all of those? I could think of an argument to keep them because it is a record of my faith, the good, the bad, and the ugly for someday when I'm gone. At the same time, they take up space. So I'm just struggling a little bit with that, but maybe, so I'm leaving it. And maybe once I get everything else decluttered, it will become more clear. Because right now, I am in a mood to get rid of literally everything. Honestly, I think it would be cool, like, imagine this. This is such a waste. So, okay, I'm not going to do it. Couldn't do it even if I wanted to. But could you imagine just I mean, people who have a fire, God love them because it'd be terrible because you're not planning to do that. Imagine getting rid of everything. Just every single thing. Sitting down with each category, deciding exactly what you want and going out and just buying that. I wonder what that would feel like, honestly. Maybe it just is a pie in the sky. Wouldn't be as great as I have it in my head. But right now, that's why I love Peter Walsh, how he would take everything out of the person's house. It's already out. So now you have to use effort to bring it back in. I feel like there's some power there. Because you're not going to bring as much in. You ain't got the energy. But you guys know that it is not like me to take everything out, put it on a bed. That is not how I roll. But it is definitely how I rolled this time. I'm hoping I have some big bags because one of you said that I was overfilling my bags and that's why I was struggling. So I believe you. And the advice was to like sit on it to help it flatten. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. That made sense. Lots of sense. All right. The winter coat is going in first because it's big and bulky. And I'm hoping that all of the winter stuff that I am packing can go in this. And then I can use smaller ones for the wait and see stuff. I really hope all of this isn't too much for the video. I know sometimes these things get very loud over microphones. Not that I have, well, I have an internal mic in my camera. Not the best. But we do what we can. I would use my phone to film more, but whenever I use my phone, it's overexposed and I don't know how to adjust it, so I need to spend time learning, but I spend time doing, and so it's hard for me to stop and learn once you get going. You know, you get into this whole mindset of more. No, I need to do another video. I don't have time to learn this. Anyways, so this might be packed even a little too much, but this is the largest one I have. And so the just in case or wait and see pile will go separately in these other smaller bags. I'm also remembering the shoes, and I was going to bring up more of the shoebox things. So I need to count and see how many I need, but we're going to get this mess cleaned up first. Let's clean up what I already did, do everything I can before I bring up more. Nope, Jabari, I can hear him crying. He's like, don't give me a bath, Mama. I don't want a bath. I don't like it when you put lotion on me. Aw, little buddy. I don't know if the mic's picking him up or not. Oh, there goes my phone. I feel so popular. Oh, it's Yvonne. How much vitamin D do I put in Jabari's bottle? He'll be happy soon. He's getting his bottle. So that means his bath is done. In Maine, I don't know if you guys do this in other areas, and it wasn't when I was having children, but now they give you vitamin D drops. Because they're like, we know that baby is not spending time outside a whole lot. Oops. Okay, I'm actually very happy with this size. And thinking it can go in this one because it's smaller. And I can kind of like bend it like this. And then I can put the other one the other way. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Then I want whatever is the next biggest that I own. These are all pretty small. This must be a medium. And then oh, maybe they're all smalls. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Do our best with what we have. Okay, I'm going to get the other clothes. All right, I'm going to do pants first. This one has no nozzle. Look, that's weird. Okay, I'm not going to use that one. That's defective. Either does this one. What? How do I have 3 with no nozzle for sucking the air out? Well, I'm sure I can use them for something. I'm certainly not going to return the box because, so if you ever get a box of these, make sure that you check to see that there's a nozzle. That's the weirdest thing. Because these are not big. So I'm just going to put the jeans in this one. And that's probably all we're going to get in this one. I don't know, I suppose I could always put the other stuff in a bag just to keep it safe. for moving? I don't know. Does that even matter? This one right here. So these, I at least got the pants. That is so annoying. So I'm gonna maybe buy more of these. And then I always make sure these are definitely like closed. That is a bummer. The other thing I was doing wrong with these was I would push down when I was doing that. So that made them very like curled and warped, which was not good. All right, so put this back over. Put this goes perfect. See, this would have worked perfectly. My plan would have worked. All right, so I think I'm just gonna buy more another day. Not today. I did like having various sizes. That also means I don't have any for my blankets, so I am going to buy more. Just don't know if it's today. And I ordered these on Amazon as well. I might put this in a plastic bag. More because it's a material that pulls real easily. Or maybe I'll put that, and these two went together. That is just the weirdest. Have you ever had that happen where some of them didn't have the nozzle to vacuum? The other great thing about this dress is it does not wrinkle at all. That can go back under the bed. I love not having as many of these under the bed. All right, let's try to get more yard of this. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. All right, this is just for today. Don't panic. So now that I have decluttered like every t-shirt I own, although I need to get more, it's probably stuff I would hang up. So I am going to combine these together because I just don't have enough to merit having two baskets. So we'll just do that. We'll do that. And I'll have to remember that leggings and sweatpants are the same thing. Now these both are empty. This is all cleaned off. This could have gone in my closet. This could have gone in my closet, but it's fine here for now. And now I want to improve my husband's storage here, where he's got these that are just overflowing. Even this could probably use some improvement. Then you got this. At the very least, I'm going to move this stuff that way and put the emergency ladder under the bed. From our other declutters, I have these bigger baskets, and so all I really need to do is switch his clothes over. From our other declutters, I have these bigger baskets, so all I really need to do is switch his clothes over. Because he had 2 boxes of t-shirts, and they're all overflowing. But I'm not sure decluttering is what he has in mind for these. Yo.
I'll be leaving in just a minute.
Okay.
Got to use the bathroom.
Did you get me your ranch dressing?
Yeah, I did. It's in the refrigerator.
All right, thanks.
And I got the Italian dressing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
I got light, if that's acceptable.
Light Italian?
Light ranch and light Italian. I'm just saying.
Well, it just means they put more sugar in it. The light is fat.
There's less calories.
I know, because it's less fat, but there's more sugar, Mr. Diabetic.
Okay.
Next time, just text me. I have a phone. Okay, I was hoping, I don't know why I was thinking I could combine 2 overflowing baskets into 1 basket. Obviously, we needed, what if I have any more in the basement? I think I'll check. All these little jobs that I think are going to be little, they always turn out to be bigger than what I thought. So it's a good thing I had this spread out in 2 days, because I really could not do it in 1. Saving his white for the top, which they aren't even white anymore. I need to get him new t-shirts. Father's Day's coming. All right. And those were shorts. Those are white. Now, we could do one that's shorts and bathing suits, so that the pajama pants don't take up. So, you know, it's got pajama pants and shorts all in one. So, shorts in this one. Let's see. These are shorts. And then bathing suits in one, which this one I'd like to burn. This is the one he actually wears. And then pajama pants and sweatpants in this one. And then he's got his socks in this and underwear. But if I could find another one, we could do underwear in one and socks in the other. It just might not match, which is fine. Oh, are these his? These are mine! All right, I'm going to go see what I have in the basement for more boxes. Oh, I have these brown ones, actually. Let's do that. These are a little bit roomier. Then I will give him a tour of his drawer later. So here's his shorts. Right here. Bathing suits. Pajamas. Kind of doing this in order of what he wears most often, because this is the door he tends to open, is this one. I just found another pair of shorts. And then socks, or underwear, and socks. I'm going to ask him about these first because I don't know why they're not on hangers. Maybe he felt like there wasn't enough room. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. Although I could use one of my straw baskets for him. But I can't imagine him wanting to pull that down from there, but I could put it right there. Like these are really nice. These I am hanging. And then he's got a bunch of hats, which I had another white box. I could put all the hats in. That works. Quick and easy. This is good because I do want everything off of this shelf if we're going to be putting up a new rod and shelf right there. Okay. All right, so I can put his hats back in there, which I'll put it on top and it'll be easy to remove in the event we replace this. And then I am going to use this pant hanger for the pants, and then that won't take up a lot of room. And then for the shirts, I'm going to put them in the straw basket. He doesn't usually mind. He doesn't love velvet hangers, but most of the time he doesn't mind if I reorganize his things. But if he doesn't like it, we'll just put it back where it was. No big deal. What's not to like? Me putting this in the most messy way possible. All right. These came from, I want to say, Costco. These are really nice. They don't wrinkle. They're awesome. And then these can easily go in here. Which makes me realize I had held out a Maine sweatshirt for him yesterday to see if he would want it, and I should just get rid of it. Not me forgetting to turn on my camera. So this one is mine, and then those three are his, and then these are his, and then that one is his. And now my bed is cleared off. It's 2 o'clock, and I know I'm going to be babysitting at 3 because Yvonne is going to do a ride along with a police officer, her and her sister. So I'm going to have a cup of coffee, and then if I have any other energy, I'm bringing up the shoe boxes. And we'll just see what we can get done today. But already, at least I cleared my messes. Oh, let me show you the artwork I picked out. So there's the artwork, and I love the ocean. And then these are the pillows I picked out because it has like a little bit of the green in here. But these are very hard to match. So what I might do, there was a big gray, there was a big gray pillow that I decluttered, but I didn't put it in the car to go to Goodwill, thankfully, because I think I might pull it back out because there are a good deal of grays in that. So I think I'll put that gray pillow back, and then those pillows on top of the gray pillow. And then I do have gray throw blankets, which I could put at the bottom of my bed and just continue looking for something that is that color. So I think it's going to look nice in the end. It made me realize how really hard it is to do what I was trying to do, because you just cannot find whatever I was finding. I was going round and round at Home Goods trying to find what I was looking for, but the print was $60. The pillows were expensive. They were $26 a piece, but I did have gift cards, so I thought, that's the point of a gift card, Karen. Just do it. In the end, I spent $2.30 myself on that, and the rest was all gift card. Yeah, so that was really good. Next day again. So I just kind of have been taking whatever time I can get on whatever day, and I'm just picking up where I left off. Can you relate? Let me know in the comments if you can relate. So there's just a lot going on. So yesterday the reason I stopped was Yvonne was doing a ride along with a police officer and she wanted to get ready. Her and Chrissy were going together. She had the best time ever. She dreams of being a police officer, so maybe it'll happen. Who knows? Because it was great, and she got to do some where they pulled people over. I don't know, just different things, and she was so excited about it. So it's actually like 3:30 in the afternoon right now. I actually did go to Walmart and I got a couple shirts. This is one of them. It's basically like the teal one I have, but this one's the pinky color. And I wore this tank top under it because they never have, no, I shouldn't say never, rarely have anyone at the fitting rooms. So I was just like taking off my shirt because I have a tank on in front of a mirror and putting on other shirts. So I bought 3 shirts. I bought this one. Hang on, I'll show you the other ones. One of these was on clearance. So, oh yeah, this one. This one's $8. You can see it's got the sleeves. It's lightweight, but I like this color on me. And then brown is also one of my colors. I'm not sure how this will show up on camera though, but it has little cute sleeves. It's flowy. Somebody was saying that I wear shirts that are too big. Well, that's because if it's a straight shirt, my hips and my butt are big. So it's then tight around the lower belly, and I hate that. So I need to, even better if I bought something cinched at the waist that flows. But you go out there and you just got to go with what I needed clothes so bad. After my declutter here, I realized, oh, look, I have one typical short sleeve shirt. Everything else is a Christmas shirt. So I just was desperate. I had to get something. All right, I'm going to pull out my shoes, and I brought up empty shoe boxes, and I'm going to fill the empty shoe boxes. I might need to go get more from downstairs, but I'm going to pull them all out. Was gonna put them on my bed. Oh, I know. I'll put them on a garbage bag. I don't want a white bed sheet, a white bed comforter. I don't want to get that dirty. All right, so here is a garbage bag that I can cover this with, and I also have some plastic bags I can lay down. These ones that didn't have the nozzle on them. I actually need new sneakers too, like a supportive pair, because my 2, I have Skechers here, and they have just seen better days. And then the ones I have on, which I can't remember the brand, but the sole is giving way. Everything else I have I do wear, but they're just not the supportive wear that you'd wear around the house. Oh, these I bought. Big regrets, because your feet go over. So these are being decluttered. My girls got me a pair of slippers for Mother's Day, so I don't need those. These I'll wear with dresses. All right, I'm taking them all out so you can see what I have here. Oh, these sandals I wear when I bought these because I can actually, oh, these are my husband's flip-flops, which I hate. They're so old. I need to get him a new pair. Maybe that's a good Father's Day gift. These I bought, they're like Dr. Scholl's. I don't know if these are in style or not. Like, I can actually wear them without feeling like I'm going to fall over. But I feel like I should keep them if I went to a wedding. I wear these. I wear white sneakers. You know what? I just hate them, though. They make me sad, so they're going. Goodbye. Goodbye, sad shoes. These are the slippers my daughter's got, and I like to have a real sole on my slipper, and I like to have a back so that they're kind of like a shoe. I also, in a pinch, will wear these as like a kick-around slipper. These are from Old Navy. Then I had a pair of white Vans, and I was so proud of myself for buying Vans. They did not last. My toe, my big toe, curves up, so I always blow the toes, and they get dirty. And then I can't get them clean. So I'll wear these to church with like a dress. And so what I decided was to get Targets, which are like 25 bucks. Thinking I could buy 3 pairs of Target white cheap shoes for the price of 1 pair of Vans. That way, when they get yucky, I can just ditch them and get another pair. That's what we do. Okay, so I'm going to get my shoe boxes out. Just found more. Oh, these, again, these are great. Do I love them? No, I do not. Also, the lighting is awful because it's going to rain. I have not worn these. I didn't wear them all winter, so they're naturalizers. Maybe I'll try them on once, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting rid of these. Yeah, I'm getting rid of them. You know what? I'm so happy that people wear sneakers with dresses. I'm all here for it. These are super comfortable. Sketcher memory foam. So these I wear in the summer. I'll definitely keep those. These were like hand-me-downs from someone that my daughter-in-law worked for. They're Clark's collection. I've had them for years. I wear them to the beach. I'll keep those. Okay. So these are like sandals to the beach. And this just shows I can fit 3 pairs in one box. And then these I also tend to wear to the beach, my Grammy beach shoes. So those will go in one. And then these are kind of church shoes. And then in this box I have, in case I need them, the little cushions. So that's a good place to put them. So these are going in here. And I'm going to make sure that this part isn't touching the bottom of another shoe. So those can go in one. And then this would be slipper type shoes, which I'm keeping these out because I'm just going to put them on. So let's pretend I put those in there, but I don't want them in there. And then these, again, these are my UGG knockoffs that I got at Target. So these are winter shoes, and they will take up a whole box because of this part. So I'll go ahead and put these in one. I wonder if these would fit in there. I don't wear these a whole lot anymore, but I'm not ready to give them up. No, not really. So then one more box would be for these and the shoes I have on my feet currently. So those would go in here. All right, and those are all of the shoe boxes I need, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm putting in what I least wear first, and once we put the house for sale, or before that, like the week before, I'm going to pack. And I'll be packing like anything that isn't commonly used and get everything looking as loose as possible. You really want the buyers to get to see the house, not your stuff. So I'm putting this in here for now, understanding it's going to have to come back out. This here is my husband's, hammock. If so, I want to put that up. Whoa. I always find little pieces of junk. There's my shoes. This is a guitar. This actually was my dad's guitar. And then let's do his shoes next. All right, let's get his shoes out. I may not need all the boxes I brought up. I brought up 1, 2, 3. I brought up 6. Why didn't I open the other door? Oh boy. All right. So, what he has. He did say he could get rid of these because he has these. So those will go. And then I think we could put the Crocs, which is so funny. He got these from me years ago. And they're huge. They're not real Crocs or whatever, knockoffs. Like I do knockoffs. And they were too big for me. They became the family shoe. Like my kids would put them on. So anytime you had to go outside, like back when we had a dog, to let the dog out or anything like that, you throw the Crocs on. And for whatever reason, he's kept them. So these are hiking shoes, which I think he uses in the winter. Those take a whole box. And then he has these church shoes that he wears when he has a suit that he has had at least 30 years. Those will go in. I'm going to put these by themselves. I think that's just going to be easier. Then he has these kind of cruddy shoes, but there's a certain Nike that has a soft back. He has heel trouble. And so that's what he wears these for. I don't think he has slippers. He's not a slipper guy like I am. He likes to wear shoes. Then he's got the shoes he has on, so I'll keep one extra box, bring this back down, and if nobody claims these boxes or needs them, then they will be donated. Yay! Actually, why don't I put the shoes I am donating in it? So these are all going. Actually, they don't all fit in here. Oh, I had this one too. So these will go downstairs. Already the stuff from my last video has been donated. That always feels good. I always feel bad because I've been donating so quickly that someone will say, oh, you should keep this for that or donate it to this place instead. And it's like, oh, well, maybe it'll help someone else, but it's already gone. It's already gone. You gotta be quick. All right, so now I can put these in for him. And church shoes. He's not going to wear these often because, you know, it's really funeral shoes. Let's be honest. Or if he preaches somewhere. And then, excuse me, the beach shoes he'll wear soon. The hiking boots, not so much. I really need to sweep out that closet, but that is not happening today. Or I won't get any further. Because already I'm getting hungry and I want to make dinner. So that's much neater down here now. And then the fire. I'm going to bring down the fire ladder. My mother-in-law bought this for us when we ended up with a second-story house. Because she was scared we would get trapped. Then she do it. On a wire shelf. Oh my goodness, if I ever actually had to use it. I can get under the bed. Okay. And then we have a few odd things up here. Here, a sock I can throw out. This goes to the ladder, and then a baseball, which I can also get rid of because it doesn't have anything special about it. The socks can go in the trash. And I've seen better days. They look like, I don't know, one of my sons that hasn't lived here in a while. Part of me wants to call this video now. But I'm going to at least neaten up that shelf, box up what is going down the stairs. One of you had said I should get rid of all the craft stuff and start from scratch. In general, I did that. I kept paintbrushes and outdoor paints because I know my grandkids will use those. So I'm going to see what I have, but in general I'm doing that except for a couple little things like that. Any paper or, you know, yarn that I'm not currently using, that stuff, definitely, I agree. Not me not turning on the camera, but I had this caddy paint, which is like exterior paint for like rocks, patio paint, and then the same acrylic paint markers. And then paintbrushes that I could use when I'm touching up paint around the house. And a Gorilla Glue gun, which is a really good glue gun. I just got it this year. So those are the things I'm keeping. And I have the Gorilla Glue sticks that go with it. They'll go down in my craft box, which I haven't visited in a minute. Like we did it on the channel probably within the month because it's part of my Rage declutter. But do I remember it right now? No. So if these don't fit in my box, then something in the box is going. I promise you that. Because this is definitely the stuff I want to keep. And then this basket will get packed away. So I am doing my oh, there's paper towels up there too. I have emergency paper towels in case my girls use all my paper towels. I have Bibles up here. So that can wait until I pack. Then I do have, what is that? This is my knitting. Yeah, I was knitting dishcloth, so I am keeping that. I'm going to keep this up here for now. I don't want it in the basement. And then there is one more thing back there that I might get rid of. I need to look at it. It's a craft project I never did. Oh, it's paint by number. Okay. I bought this quite a bit ago. It was like on clearance. Paint by number. I am going to actually donate this. I haven't done it yet. And one of you gifted me the diamond painting, and I'm loving it. I love it because there's no mess. It all can fit on a little snack table. I can just pick it up the very next day, and I just think I like it way better than this, so I am going to go ahead and donate it. I'm not even going to offer it to my daughters because it's one of those things where you think, oh yeah, that'd be fun, and then you never do it, so. This is just to carry it down the stairs. Okay, and then I had 2 boxes. I have brought these up from the basement. This is my husband's shelf. So I don't want to do anything crazy with it. But he has one shorter gray box. So I'm going to see if everything else will fit in this one. I honestly don't think he's going to use this stuff before we move. But I will say it can be a little hard. You know, I'm going back and forth because I have 2 of these. So if it doesn't fit in this, I'll split it into 2 of those. It's a little hard if your wife is packing up all your stuff. Nobody really wants to see that. I think I'm going to go with the larger ones. I think it'll look neater and things won't be overflowing at all. Because one of his boxes is overflowing. Or maybe I'll use 2 of these and 1 plastic. This is not his. I'm donating it. That was something I bought for somebody's Christmas stocking. Never gave it to them. This is a compromise. I don't know if you guys can hear Jabari. He's crying for his bottle. This way it won't show over the top, which is really my goal. This is all honestly random stuff. Random stuff. Some of those wifey shouldn't declutter for her husband kind of stuff. And then this is like some cords and stuff that will just live in the back. If you've been here a while, you know my hate relationship with cords. Oh boy. Alright, so this fit in the back. And then these along the front where they look all pretty. Can't believe I had paper towels up there and I completely forgot. I have them as an emergency because I have kids that use paper towels to wash their faces at night. You know, people just use up paper towels and then you're like, excuse me, where's all the paper towels? I also have a soap stash. Okay, and now my stuff. So I have stuff for staging the bathroom. So I'm kind of like trying to declutter and then stage Stage as in fixing holes, taking down personal art stuff. Third week of June, I'm really planning to pack everything up. Anything that we don't absolutely need, including furniture. And we're gonna rent a storage unit that's outside so we can just back a truck up to it. But by then, not until after my realtor comes. I need to have some assurance that I'm capable of selling and purchasing. So once that happens, then you'll see me packing stuff up, putting it in a storage unit, and everything's coming off walls, you know, all that stuff. So I feel like I'm doing a big declutter now, but who knows? Stay tuned. So I need to go through my little stuff here. Oh, he's upset. True confessions, I bought this blanket and it was more orange than I planned, but I think I'm going to use it downstairs when I bring the floral print up. So these I missed that I had, which they're like an ivory compared to my comforter. So these are going to be decluttered. Yay, it always feels so, everything I get rid of is just more and more freedom. So I'll go through, these are like my supplements. So I'm keeping these razors that I forgot I had to go in my shower caddy. So I have a shower caddy and a supplement box. This should go with our other home stuff. Oh, and then there's jewelry in here. Can I be honest? I honestly would rather just get rid of jewelry. I don't wear jewelry. These are the pills I need to get rid of. This I haven't been wearing. It's arthritis pain stuff, which I probably should use. This can go in the trash. Tea Tree Soothing Hydration Hair Mask. That with my shower stuff. This little mirror came with my makeup mirror, but I don't miss it, so I'm getting rid of it. Some keys. All right, so this stuff. Whew, I need like a smaller box. I'll have to find that. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and put it all in here. I don't take care of jewelry well. I don't value jewelry. I don't wear jewelry. Here is a bath fizz. They don't even smell that strong. I'm just going to throw that out. Okay. And this, I think Yvonne has other ones. I might ask her if she wants this. Or I could actually take that back. This was supposed to be for my supplements. And then this was going to be where I was going to put the bathroom staging stuff. Some of the jewelry, I do wear it once in a while. I just don't even think of it, honestly. But like some pieces my husband gave me. All right, I'm going to pull this off of the store hanger so that it will fit in this here box. But I don't want these to get dirty, so I'm only going to use them when we show the house. This is what my mother would have done. Because I could put one downstairs and one upstairs. So you get the white and the gray. And then plain white, I want to do like spa bathrooms. And then these little hand towels, because I have 2 hangers upstairs. And then also some white face cloths that are never going to be used, at least not until the house is sold, so that I can just put these fresh, beautiful, clean face cloths and make my bathroom look all gorgeous. Oh, that fits nicely. Okay, okay. I'm going to keep the arthritis stuff. It's more that I just don't think you use it. Just think, oh, pain. I can live with pain. This can go. And this is Pepsid Complete. I completely used my Pepsid Complete. And that was trash. Okay. All right, one more thing. Oh, this is my little hair thing. My artwork and pillows is supposed to go up tonight. I'm very excited. You know, I'll show you, but probably not in this video. Because this one is going to be time to edit. So I want to know what is in here. Okay, these are family photos. This is what I thought. So, the only frame I'm sold to keep is this one. And then this is artwork that Rachel did of my parents. This is the picture of my parents. Actually, these I'll keep. Actually, I am going to keep these and keep them in my frame, but this is filthy. My old license that I keep to remember where I've come from weight-wise. Can you see that? I don't have my glasses on, I can't tell. A little bit of a difference. All right, so I'm gonna keep this for now. I need to clean this out, but it's not happening right this second. Because I need to be done and go make dinner. All right, this is going right back. So let me show you what it looks like in there. Now this is good for now, but when I am ready to move, this stuff will go up top because I can push it way back and it won't even show. And then this stuff will be immediately packed, but it's good for now. And up here. And at least when my realtor comes, things will look nice. Our shoes are nice and neat. And then this was what we did in the last video. I just throw my pajamas in there, I'm just going to be honest. And then my husband's boxes. And then this is almost completely cleared out so that we can take this down and replace it. Just in time, my battery is telling me I need to shut the camera off. I'm gonna go make dinner. Remember, as always, God loves you, I love you too, and I can't wait to see you next time.